What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike, full-time Amazon media seller. All I do is sell books, CDs, DVDs on Amazon through Amazon FBA because I don't want to deal with customers. Today is an important video because I'm curious, right? How often do you guys go to the same thrift store? So we are outside of my Salvation Army. It's been 3 weeks. Now, many moons ago, I used to talk about often tracking your sources, how often you can come to the same one. And I don't think there's like a clear rule set to this because different stores, this is a bigger Salvation Army here, you know, in Harrisburg, which is, it's not a huge city, but it's a pretty big city. And this one seems to suck with turnover. Usually I wait a month, but I figure for the sake of this video, we will do 3 weeks and see what we can get out of here. But I am curious what your quickest and what your slowest turning over thrift store is. I will tell you right now, I have some stores that I go to once every 3 months. That's how bad some of these stores are. So for me, 3 weeks is kind of on average. My quickest turnaround one is probably 2 weeks. It used to be under 2 weeks, but they stopped getting in fresh inventory. So now it's like 2 weeks is probably my quickest thrift store. That's why you need a shit ton of these thrift stores to be able to kind of sustain the business model. If you want to make thousands and thousands of dollars every single month selling this junk on Amazon, if you're interested in selling this junk or selling more junk on Amazon, join the YouTube channel, $2.99. I mean, come on, guys. Like, I haven't even raised it for years. Inflation, look at the price of eggs. The membership has stayed the same. We got like over 300 amazing, beautiful men and women over there that are growing their businesses. We got weekly live Zoom calls. You can hang out with me, get all your questions answered, the private Discord, and the go-to lister discount, which literally pays for the subscription. Like, I pay you to be a part of the group and come sit with me. I'm so lonely, I basically pay you to come sit with me every weekend on Zoom. Anyways, we're getting in here. You guys will see my screen as always. It's 99 cents media. Everything in Salvation Armies around me is 99 cents because there's so much junk, they just want to get rid of it. So all the books, CDs, DVDs, it's all 99 cents. This place, oh man, I'm gonna be straight up with you. This place sucks. But you gotta keep them accountable. You gotta keep them, you know, honest. So maybe we walk in, maybe they got a huge donation in the past 3 weeks. I don't know. And listen, I parked like 10 miles out in the lot. I gotta get my steps in, right? Like, I gotta be out here stepping away. And honestly, I just don't want people thinking I'm some type of damn weirdo recording in the parking lot. Like, what the hell's this guy doing? He's got like some type of finger gun on his hand. What is this guy gonna do, right? Anyways, let's go. right, we are back from the Salvation Army. It wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't great. I got a pile of books. I'm going to show you guys everything anyway. And some CDs and DVDs. Like I said, you guys seen the sign, 99 cents for everything. It's been that way for months now. It's hard to say. Like, a lot of it is junk. I mean, you've seen the amount of stuff they have, and like, to only get this amount. There's a few things you can do, right? You can take photos when you're there, so when you come back, you kind of can see if it's the same junk. You see all them CDs, but it's all the same junky Christmas CDs. That's why we only got like, what, 5 CDs out of the 3,000 they actually have there. But I mean, the only way you're going to find stuff is if you actually scan it. So we're going to start off with the books here. 99 cents a piece, so you guys will be able to do the math on the fly here. This one kind of caught me by surprise. Sonic the Hedgehog. This is like a little trade paperback, I think. But it's like a comic, right? It's kind of like a graphic novel. And I scanned this one, I was like, oh wow, this is actually worth more than you would expect it to be worth. You are looking at $18.90 for this thing. It sells like once every, what? Once every like 3 or 4 weeks. So, I mean, it's not terrible. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on here. I don't know why I'm not on the Wi-Fi. The Saga Book of Ragnar Lothbrok. This sounds like some type of Viking. I have no idea. This one will fetch you. Now it's going to take forever to connect to the internet. Why am I troubleshooting the internet in the middle of YouTube videos? I have no idea, but that is the way I roll. This is a fast mover. $6.92. If you're a newer seller, you see Sell Back Your Book's gonna give you $4.45. It would almost be worth it to just get your money quick, unless you were trying to get the buy box. Then you would want to send this stuff in, because fast moving is how you're going to get sales when you don't have the buy box, and how you get sales means you're going to get the buy box. So praying through the names of God. Another super fast mover here. You do see it's got like a crease in the front.
Dude, I would never send that in. Look at the crease on that thing, dude. What are you thinking?
We're selling good books, right? Like, this thing's still in pretty, you know, none of the pages are bent on the inside. You're all just crazy. Crazy was a nice term. I was going to say something else, but I'll refrain from it. Jason Wamba. This thing has since tanked, right? Like, 4 used FBA, 785's not even getting the buy box. So maybe when I scan this, it scans something else, but this is basically a dud. So I'm not even going to put that in that pile.
Dude, you just lost 99 cents. The end is near.
Yeah, you're probably right. Large print. Always scan large print. Even if it's like the authors we don't mess around with, right? Daniel Steele, James Patterson. You can sell this for $100. Psych. He's seen it last sold for $22.20. I think you could be reasonable and go down to like $24.99 on something like this. You are not pricing this up at $100. It will never sell. Then you'll be crying on the internet and the Facebook groups that this business model doesn't work. Well, that's what happens when you don't understand the information in front of you. So this is probably like a $12 profit book, but always scan the large print. Last one we got here is Stand and Be Counted, David Crosby. From Crosby, Stills, and Nash. No used FBA, right? So this is one where the new FBA is $43.53. I think you could definitely send this in at 20 bucks, make like $9, and it'll probably sell right away, considering you'll be the only prime offer. So that's it for the books. One was a dud, so that makes the trip even more worthless. Healer CD, brand new, sealed. Yes, you send them in as brand new sealed. If they're actually brand new sealed, $7.41. John Lee Hooker, Don't Look Back. Another brand new sealed. This one actually has the some of the publishers have the little white label on top, so you actually can sell. See that it's actually really sealed. Why don't you like the barcode? Okay. Great example here. We got no new FBA. It sells like, what's that, twice a month, so every 2 weeks. $19.99. You get 12 bucks out of it. Shouting Down the Aisles, today's best traditional gospel. I was going to put this on and sing a few songs, but I didn't want anybody to get too excited. No used FBA. Buy box is $14.08. We go $17.99. You make $10 on a CD or DVD at $17.99 after fees. If you don't know, now you know. I've sold this one a lot. Disney's Greatest Hits. This is volume 1. There's multiple volumes. No used FBA. Yet again, $17.99. We make 10 bucks. Last CD we got is Steep Canyon Rangers. 1 dime at a time. $19.99, so we'll undercut them. Not the fastest of movers, but this will sell with time, right? We'll keep undercutting that person until we tank the whole listing. We'll probably make like 7-8 bucks when it's all said and done. DVD time. A Ring by Spring. Good old Hallmark movies. Always worth it. Spring's coming. This lady wants a ring. $7.96. I don't know what kind of ring I can buy for 8 bucks, but you know, it is what it is. Another Hallmark, Holiday Engagement.
Dude, Christmas passed. You're not going to be able to sell that.
You watch your mouth, all right? This thing sells all the damn time. $12.30. Yo Gabba Gabba. Seems to always be worth it. It's gated, Nickelodeon, so all you new sellers can't sell this unless you get an invoice, which means you got to figure out how to do it. If you're a member of the YouTube channel, shameless plug, we got all that information over there. I am ungated in Nickelodeon. I got ungated many, many, many moons ago. $4.79, fast moving, more Yo Gabba Gabba. I mean, if you could just come across all Yo Gabba Gabba, you'd be good to go. All right, prime example here. We got 2 people selling it acceptable at $6.18. They're matching the lowest merchant. They have no idea what they're doing. So if you wanted to go check out Yo Gabba Gabba's Birthday Boogie and see these 2 clueless sellers by the time this video goes live, yeah, that'd be funny. Anyways, $17.99, 10 bucks. BB King Live. Everybody should know to scan the concert DVDs by now. We got 8 sales scores, sells a little bit more than once a month. $29.86, way out of line. That's why you see there's no used buy box. You got someone selling it new for $21.49. I think we're gonna go around $18.99 on this. You make right around $9. That is why I'm still in business, and most media sellers ain't after 5+ years of doing this. It's because you have to be realistic with how you're pricing your items. The last one, believe it or not, is another Yo Gabba Gabba Clubhouse. This is one you're not going to price down at, first off, $10.99. Don't ever price your items $10.99. You make more money at $9.99 than you do $10.99, right? So the first thing we got going on here, dead giveaway. They don't have a repricer, and if they do, they don't have it set up correctly. So we are going above them. This thing sells often. No new FBA, $17.99. That's all she said, he said. That's all they wrote. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. So we waited 3 weeks, 21 days, and we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 items. That's less than 1 new item a day. And like I said, I'm curious how, how often you guys go to your thrift stores. What's your best, turnover thrift store? What's your worst turnover thrift store? I told you guys, I don't go to some for like once every 90 days. And even then, sometimes it still sucks. And I'm like, oh, I'll come here once a year. Don't make me. But yeah, I mean, not a terrible haul, not the greatest haul. But this is kind of like the reality. I think this haul is the reality of thrifting, right? We got a little bit of everything, a little bit of books, a little bit of CDs, a little bit of DVDs. I think this is the reality of trying to grow this media business, not the crazy hauls you guys see when I got, the whole table covered full of stuff. I think this is the reality you can expect to get from a thrift store, is 1 item per day, per thrift store. However that breaks down for you, however many thrift stores you go to, however many different thrift stores you got, you kind of can start reverse engineering your numbers to see what's possible, because this is all about inventory. And if you can't get inventory, then I don't know what else to tell you. And if anybody is interested, I will sign this Joseph Wambaum book. I'll sign it. I'll put it on eBay. Start the auction at like $399, free shipping, but it'll be signed by me. I'm definitely cooler than whoever this guy is, right? We all can agree to that. I probably can write a better book as well. This looks like it's not that exciting, right? Like this looks like this is a snooze fest. You can't even get past the table of contents. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the video. Appreciate you watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more used book videos. Bye-bye.